Hey,
Hey.
we missed y'all. It's been a couple
Yeah,
of
we
weeks
didn't
now.
stream. Why didn't
We
we
sure
stream last
didn't.
Friday?
Kelly's fault. Completely Kelly's fault, right? God, we're like at Friday night, we were probably at a restaurant at that point.
we were at Paran's for part of it, and then we went
Paul
to
Raines.
Coffee Call
Yeah.
and had
Coffee
beignets.
call. Beignets, for those who don't know what beignets are, that is like you take a funnel cake, but you make it a brick instead of like a string of batter. It's just a brick. And then you coat it in powdered sugar. I haven't been to that place in many, many years. It was very, very powder sugar heavy. Like it's a very powdered sugar centric place.
Yeah.
Do you have a
So
picture of their
I
container for the
I
powdered sugar?
do. I do. If you want me to share it. So
There it is.
did it there you go.
Yeah. It's got a
So
big
they
old
have a
trash can.
trash can full of powdered sugar. They fry the beignets and then they literally like have a trash can full of powdered sugar and pile it on top. And then there's more powdered sugar on the tables in case you need extra. A little like salt shaker container.
Yeah, well, there's also just like powdered sugar on the tables and the floors and the
Just like
napkins and
loose.
all the objects, and you can't
And
really
on
get it
you,
all up.
you don't wear black to eat beignets.
Get some powder on your nose. Just line it up on the table. Shelby says what it looks like at the state fair for funnel cakes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to not like fried batter, really, with sugar on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the perfect food, or like quote unquote food.
Yeah. So we had beignets and hot chocolate, all of us.
Yeah.
Kelly and Jake were going to get water, and then we were all getting hot chocolate, and they're like,
Peer
okay, we'll
pressure.
have hot chocolate.
Yeah, that was after
Nobody
we
had
had like
coffee.
I can't do that if I want to sleep.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to just like sleep all day, stay up as late as I want and sleep all day. I actually had to be on a schedule. And yeah, it was fun, but exhausting. Always.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of, I mean, it's like the socializing part of it. It's like going to the clash. Like you just, at the end of it, you're like, wow, that was fun. And now I want to just like not people for a little while.
Yeah. But at least Monday was a holiday for you, a federal holiday. It wasn't, for
Yeah.
some reason, it was not a state of Louisiana holiday. So I still had to work Monday,
Y'all
but
got
you
off
got to
on
kind
Mardi
of
Gras
rest.
though. I get the federal
Yeah.
holidays, but I don't get Mardi Gras
Well,
off.
we usually get federal holidays too, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Who
I
knew trash
worked.
cans were so versatile? RO and salt water and powdered sugar and trash.
I like
Absolutely.
how trash is last for the trash can. That's
Well,
the
because it's a
last
bucket that
option.
holds water, and like we like to
Yeah.
put water in things around here.
Yeah. Coffee call is where the few times that I've had to go into the office, but not into the office for work, we usually meet at coffee call and have our 3-hour Friday meeting there and have beignets.
Doesn't seem like a good place for a meeting. Seems like you get kind of noisy at times.
How many jobs do I have? One that pays consistently. That's the one that is my Monday to Friday job. And then one that hardly pays at all, which is my Disney travel agent job. And
Mm-hmm.
then other things that I do as volunteer work.
Yep, it's a lot of stuff. I wouldn't want to call any of the other stuff I do jobs because then I'd start hating them. I don't want to hate them.
I don't No. That added bit of responsibility is good for me. It's accountability. It's like if
Although,
I'm just doing something for me, I might not do it.
yeah, pretty much.
But if other people are depending on me, I have to do it. And I have to do it right then.
No, I like to put it off. I like to panic while I'm putting it off, not do anything else while I'm putting it off. And then when I absolutely have to do it, the last second, that's when it all happens. But yeah, it's just the worst time management imaginable. So Nathan says, Steven. Oh God, what did I do? So I've ran the CO2 for the full cycle today, and already some plants are pearling. Isn't normal for this to happen in only one day? It's the Anubias that's doing it. Depends on what you want to call pearling. Like CO2 bubbles get everywhere, and they do attach to leaves. Is the pearling actually the plant producing that much oxygen that it's visible on the leaf? I don't know, because like I'll do a water change and then my plants are pearling, but it's just air in the water, bubbles in the water. But I mean, you got the CO2 working, so it's all uphill from here. You will hopefully love it. You might kind of hate it after you start to have to trim plants a lot. It's releasing bubbles. Okay, that's cool. I mean, if they're happy, it's just you have injected CO2, so they are happy, assuming you've got adequate lighting and nutrients and stuff. I don't look at pearling and think I'm doing something right because it's pearling. Sometimes plants will pearl when they're damaged. Like, you ever seen like bubbles come up from like a cut leaf? I don't think it's very happy, but it's pearling. Okay, let's see.
And Keith and Ian said sometimes you can do a water change and see it.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I was looking at what Zen said. I have another stage where my husband and friends have to talk me off the proverbial ledge, and then I go from panic to getting stuff done. For me, there just has to be severe consequences for not doing the thing, like severe, immediate, tangible, perceived consequences. My algae pearls constantly.
And then he meant to say a fart in a pool is a pearl.
A fart in a pearl. Okay. My ass is pearling. It's happy.
Oh, would you like to go through the participants list?
Probably.
Did you want to show, now the participants list is a patron feature, but did you want to show people how to get to it? Because some people have looked for it.
Okay.
And it's been a while since anyone showed.
Okay.
How to
Here's
do it.
a show for everybody.
Yeah. Put on a show.
Ta-da! This is Fishfam link. I already went to the site before I shared, but in case you're not sure, you open up your favorite browser or Edge, and you go to fishfam.link. And then you go up here in the upper right-hand corner, and you can click the little Google symbol, and then you log in like I just now did. And now I'm all logged in. And now there's a little drop down next to my little icon there. And patron items. There's a live stream participants. You click that, and then click the live stream for which you want to read the participants. There it is. And ta-da, there's 30 pants. Oh God. That was hard. I clicked refresh and it did like a hard refresh, like reload the whole page. But there it is. So let's let that marinate for a little bit.
Okay.
Speaking of Edge, will it run StreamYard? Yes, Tommy. In fact, I am using Edge right now for the mere fact that it uses fewer resources than Chrome.
Chrome uses all the resources.
Yeah. So I'm actually just using Edge for all of this right now, just because it's lighter weight, and this computer with the camo camera software running and OBS running, and StreamYard and all that, it's kind of pushing the upper limit. So instead of upgrading, I just use a browser that I kind of hate. Edge is low key better than Chrome, and I feel bad for saying that, but it's true. Yeah, but Chrome has
Internet
all my.
Explorer just ruined the reputation.
It did. It really did. I mean, Microsoft knows that, which is why they changed the name of it. But Chrome has all my passwords stored. I'm locked into the ecosystem just for that reason. Mm-hmm. So everybody get the gist of how that works.
Yeah, refresh it one more time because someone came in since.
Okay.
Well, 2 people came in since.
32 people. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hello to all things fish. Andy Carson, Atkins Nature Aquariums, Benjamin Peters, Boots Cats, Brookley Bell, Daniel Velez, Dennis Christensen, Dee Dee's Fin Den, L Fish Tanks, Freaky Fish Lady, Greg's Planet Tanks, Jeff Kane, Kalish, KJE Aquatics, Coro Works, Liquid Zoo Only Fins, Myrtle Singh, Mystery Snail Gardens, Nancy B in Tennessee, Nathan Hovey, Only Oscars, Professor Fish Tanks, Robert Reed, Shady Grady, Silver Creek's Wildlife, Storm Rider's Legacy, TGOES Shelby K, the Nano Aquarium Guy, the Zen Ginger, TJ Autocross, and Why Are We Always Yelling? And who else might have come in, possibly? Okay.
I don't know that anybody new came in since then. Dennis
Cool.
and Daniel had come in since the refresh, but when you refreshed it, it got them.
There's
Kelly came in.
Popping in for a minute. Hello. Yeah, so there's right there, popping in for a minute is the reason we didn't stream last Friday. But yeah, it was a fun weekend.
Yeah,
for sure. We fed Kelly and Jake very well. All the eateries that we went to,
and we got to see Party Pangolin in person too.
Oh yeah,
what was that? Came and got
Friday?
her member plants. That was Friday.
Yep. So she came over, did her plant shopping for her member plants, and we got some people, including Party Pangolin, to draw a fish for tonight's What the Fish.
Oh, when she was drawing, you're like, we're not going to tell anyone. No one will guess her.
Yeah, I don't remember things I say. that didn't even register as a thing to remember at all.
And Brooklyn spent the whole weekend with us too.
Yep. Now she's lurking and working because she's renovating.
And we'll be seeing Brooklyn next weekend too.
Huh?
Next weekend is the reptile show.
Reptiles. Yeah. Speaking of reptiles, Lillian wants a crested gecko.
Yeah. I don't know how many lizards she knows to know that that's the one she wants.
100% she wants a reptile. And Brooklyn suggested a crested gecko because it's a really good beginner reptile, apparently. I don't know anything about reptiles at all. So we told Lillian, like, I'm not, for any reasonable pet request, I'm not going to say no, because my parents automatically said no to everything and anything growing up, and without like any consideration at all. So I definitely don't want to do that. So I told her to do research. I did research as well. It seems like the only thing that concerns me about a crested gecko is that they live a long time. And so she's 12 years old.
It with her.
Like, she'll literally be like 30 years old when this thing dies. So when you're 12, it's hard to like say, I'm going to commit to taking care of this animal for 15 to 20 years. So I don't know.
Yeah.
but they're not a lot of
Welcome in,
maintenance
Ben
anyways.
and Linda Worth.
Hey, Ben, Chris, Linda,
And Chris.
and yeah, okay. Crested geckos are great. My kid has one. Care is fairly easy, and they are personable. I read the same thing.
And
So it's
Shelby
literally
said
just an
that
issue of time.
Shelby said that leopard geckos are super easy as well and soft to hold. She also said that they're sad they're not going to Aquafest, but I think that they had mentioned that they were going to that. Is it the IBC?
Yeah,
Which is
the beta thing
actually
happened in
in
July.
Baton Rouge, which is
Yes.
like much closer to us. So hopefully they're still going to that, and maybe they can come to our house, or we can take them out to dinner and ice
Well,
cream.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of those. Come over, visit. We'll go out to eat, get Grant some ice cream, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're not going to Aquafest, that makes the decision easy for us. We're not going to Aquafest either, because I don't think Jess is going to Aquafest. Like Party Penguin said she's not going, so
Yeah.
there's literally no reason for us to go. Cora says, I believe in your husbandry skills and ability to keep the critter alive, but I've never met someone who had a crested gecko more than like 8 years in person. Yeah, I wonder about that too. Like they say 15 to 20 years in captivity, but like, that's kind of the same thing with
Yeah.
fish too. Like how not often do fish like completely live their lifespan. So,
welcome in.
I do like
This is
that
a new name.
they're low maintenance. The 186 Element, seen that name around recently. First time listening to McStreamy. Welcome. Let's see. Did we say hi
Welcome
to
in Jimmy P and Coral Aquatic Reef?
Jimmy P and Carr.
And
Cool.
was Shady Grady here when you read the participants list?
Yeah, I just looked over to make sure.
Okay.
Let's see. I have a 14-year-old son, and I suggest that you get your daughter something you love and want to take care of because they lose interest quickly. I mean, I can't say I'm going to love a gecko, but I would take care of it.
I'm not opposed to reptiles. Like, I will love it.
Well, there you go.
I love animals.
Can be responsible for it. But here's the thing. Like, I'm going to say yes to her getting one, but it's also going to be like, if you lose interest in this, then the next pet you request, this will be a factor in fulfilling the next request.
Yeah. Oh, and Jimmy P said that he has a tangerine leopard gecko too. So I've heard good things about leopard geckos as well, but we'll be going to the reptile show and we can talk to breeders in person as well.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to make Lillian learn plants because she's going to have to build a terrarium for it. And she's going to have to do plant maintenance. And now she has to learn plants. We'll see how really into this gecko she is. And not just like an impulsive, I want an animal. So Zen says, question, does anyone break tanks down to re-silicone them if there's nothing actually wrong with them after a certain time? Or does everyone ride them until the wheels fall off, so to speak? That's my plan. If I don't see anything wrong with them, and when I say something wrong with them, like physically I see water coming out of parts of the tank where they're not supposed to, because that's a job to break down a tank and reseal it. And if it comes to like those any of the Aqueon tanks that I have, I am not resealing those. I'm trashing them and buying another one. Ain't got time for that. Yeah, Myrtle says, I haven't resealed a tank proactively, always after a leak. If it's a tank worth resealing over just buying another one. Myrtle says, before you get Lillian a gecko, put the responsibility of one of your tanks in her name for like a few months. If she can keep that tank maintained, she's got the spirit to keep other pets. See, I don't know if that really translates because if it's not, well, it's like if she knows it's not hers And if it's not hers, she doesn't feel an attachment to it. It just becomes a chore, like a meaningless task that doesn't really prove her ability to take care of something that she owns and cares about. So the goal here is like to get something that if she does lose interest, we're not just like throwing the pet away or like we don't know what to do with it. So that's why I'm thinking like a small reptile like that would be fine.
Yeah. Keith says tanks can last forever, literally. He goes to places with tanks they've used for over 40 years. And probably if you're properly maintaining them and resealing them when necessary. I mean, I would hope that the tank that you built could last perpetually with maybe just some resealing, because it's thick glass. It was pretty heavy duty.
I built it with extreme paranoia in mind, like all the things like the Euro bracing and the center brace and the half-inch thick glass, which like makes the safety factor really high. And then of course I put a rim around all of it. So, and then like an ugly amount of silicone. So it's not like a good looking tank, but it's
welcome
pretty
in Whip's
freaking
world.
sturdy. Hey Whip. Shout out, I received my What the Fish shirt and towel this week, and I love them. Way exceeded my expectations and highly recommend everyone that should get at least one. I agree. Aquatics.com. You can get yourself a shirt and a towel and stuff. Ben says, remember, lizards require live crickets as food every day. That's the part my fiance and I do, even though they're her daughter's lizards. So crested geckos require crickets daily and nothing else? You can't feed them like waxworms and stuff?
I don't know.
So she might be becoming a cricket keeper as well.
I mean, they will probably have crickets and stuff, and we can tell her that's what she has to do if that's what they say.
If that crickets are loud and stink. Yeah. I didn't even read that about the crickets. I assume.
Well, I think you can get like some
what
crickets.
Berkeley feeds Drogon.
You don't have to like breed them.
What do you think of this, Jenna?
No.
Get dubia roaches.
No. I do not like that idea.
Mealworms might work instead. Definitely varies based on species, but yeah, I would recommend a culture of either mealworms or crickets. And Brookley said she's back up as well, like in terms of fostering the gecko. But yeah, the goal is to not make it too easy for her to just like say screw it. Let's see.
It doesn't matter.
That's a new name. She doesn't like roaches, though.
I agree with Kelly.
Yeah, no roaches.
You can give them Rapashi crickets sometimes.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So you could teach Lillian how to make Rapashi.
Let's see. Crested geckos' diets are not exactly the same as beardies and leopards. Oh, yeah. I can teach her how to make Rapashi and enjoy the smell of Rapashi. Dubias might be able to infest a house in Louisiana. It doesn't matter whether they can or can't. They're roaches.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You lost her at roaches.
This is like, the palmetto bugs. There might as well be roaches.
Yeah, that is a roach, right?
It's called a palmetto bug, but it's the flying ones.
Oh, yeah, that's worse. There are complete crested gecko foods. Insects added a few times a week is fine, at least according to the private breeder we got my kids from. Okay.
Renee DeQueer came in. Welcome, Renee.
Hey, Renee. Is there any more beautiful father-daughter moment than teaching a kid to make Rapashi? the aroma of the kitchen. She will that smell will like be nostalgic for her when she's in her 30s. She's we'll make some grub pie, whatever that one's called, the grub one. Oh,
Yeah.
that is the worst. Ugh. Yeah, that is a good point, Ian. He said crusty rapashi doesn't sound bad, like fruit flavor. And Koro said mango banana. Somehow it's still going to be disgusting, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought that the algae rapashi smelled bad until I made the grub pie one, and now the algae one's kind of refreshing.
But do the fish like it? That's
Yeah.
kind of all that matters. And what is the food
Oh,
that
yeah.
you open that every time you open it in the bedroom, it's like,
Vibra
ugh.
bites.
The
I
Vibra
think
bites that
yes.
I feed my tank doesn't bother me, but when you
Because
open,
you're right next to it. You are interacting with it, but you're like in the room when I open it, and you just get this whiff
I feel
of
like
fish food.
no. What are those like big? Is it the Massivore pellets or something that smell bad
Oh,
too?
yeah, the Massivore Delights. Yep, those are
Yeah,
aromatic. They're
yeah.
quite fragrant as well. Welcome in the SC Cat House and Kenny E.
Vibra bites, yes, they smell whenever someone opens them in the room and it's not you.
Mm. Yep. Try Algae Max from New Life Spectrum. Same process, way less stank. Okay.
We're gonna bring like a big jar of Vibra bites to the clash and sneak up behind Usama and open it, see if he can smell it.
It's going to be such an open area. All the smells kind of diffuse. I mean, there's a lot of smells going on in there. Fish and fish food and fish accessories. Nathan says, what do you feed those to? What do I feed what to? The Vibra bites to like everything. Golden pearls stink too. Yes, they do. I mean, what are golden pearls anyway? Isn't it just like ground up brine shrimp? Ground up powder of brine shrimp.
Are you asking me?
I'm just asking the universe. Maybe you know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Keith knows this guy who sells lots of good stuff. Yeah, I saw him say he has botanicals for the crested gecko too.
Yeah.
I mean, he has botanicals for like fucking everything. I have so many botanicals now. You'll have to make a concentrated
how many botanicals?
Huh?
Like, are any of the botanicals that would work for the crested gecko ones that we could also use in the fish tanks?
Well, I have the pond. No, what is it? Something
Pod
Diddy. Pod Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy did do it. Diddy did it. And then I have the banana stems, and I have jackfruit leaves and kataka
well, he
leaves.
said all of them. So
there we go.
And welcome in Rocky and Miles.
What's up, Rocky and Miles? Yeah, Koro recommends we make a concentrated Vibrabite scented handkerchief, like chloroform.
So the Massivore Delights, he's wondering what you feed those to.
Oh,
the rainbows,
everything.
Right?
Well, just everything. I mean, they're sinking pellets, so they're only going to feed the fish that will go down and attack them. But I cannot think of a fish that we have that doesn't go down to the substrate and go after them. Honestly, autosinkless. There we go.
The puffer.
Yeah, I haven't seen her go after those. She's more
it's not what she eats.
and fiber bites and whatnot. So that but yeah, the Massivore Delights. It's a good universal food and something that stays pretty stable in the water for a while. In terms of like quality of it, I don't know, but hasn't harmed any fish at least. Hey, Craig, hi from work. Any thoughts on Fluval bug bite flakes? I have not.
Have you had the flakes before? I know we've had the like little.
Just the Pleco formula. and the plecos liked it. But I don't have 150 plecos anymore, so I haven't bought those in quite a while. Myrtle says, take any fish food, add water to it, let it ferment on top of a hot fish light, and you've got a beautiful smell that will never leave the house. Do you know that from experience, Myrtle? Oh, yep. Sama said the same thing. Somebody tells me you have experience with that one too many times. Ugh. Yeah, no.
Yeah. And Zen had said that like live cultures can smell worse than any non-live food. The grindle worms didn't smell.
No.
But I think it's more about like if you have to keep them in like rotting mashed potatoes and oatmeal and stuff.
The worms themselves that smell. It's the stuff that you have to keep it in, like oatmeal and mashed potatoes and vinegar.
Well, okay, the vinegar eels, like it's relatively closed in, so that doesn't smell as long as it's not like right under your nose. Like you keep it on top of the fridge.
Yeah,
it's
so
way out of my scent range.
Microworms smell nice. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the other worms because I hear that the smell is bad, and like our fish room is just it's central to the house. It's not doesn't have doors. It's not cordoned off somewhere else. So if I open something smelly, then it's gonna be smelt. Yeah. So grindle, of course, I lost grindle worms after keeping them for a couple of years. I got neglectful, and also the vinegar eels, because even though they're actually they're too low maintenance for my own good, because you can neglect them for so long, but eventually you have to do something like change out their liquid or whatever. And I forgot to do that. So 18 months later, I don't have any vinegar eels left. And Renee's trying a Rice Krispie for the microworms. Okay. I wonder if that'll
yeah. Did you see George came in?
George RB3? What? What? Oh, hey, there he is. Hey, George.
He came in. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So I know we talked a little bit about reptiles. Did we want to talk about where we went, where she saw a reptile and got talked into it?
Brookley. It is all Brookley's fault, right? And wasn't she the one that's like, you want a crested gecko? And Lillian's like, I do want a crested gecko. And then she, like, every animal that we encountered, Lillian's like, I want one of those. They have a cassowary. She's like, I want a cassowary. I'm like, you know, that thing can just split you in half with one little talon, like just like straight down the middle. Like the tour guy literally called it the murder bird.
Yeah. So I can share my pictures.
I got pictures.
Okay.
We can.
You want to share your pictures?
Yeah.
We can't share at the same time.
Yeah, can we? Oh, I don't know.
No, we can't.
Okay. All right. Here, Kelly wants a capybara.
Yeah.
Those are cute.
Where would she even keep a cassowary? In her room, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, she would sleep in the same room as a cassowary.
Is this a typo?
Crappy Barbaras. That is a hilarious autocorrect.
Not a typo.
Where are cassowaries native to? Australia?
Probably.
Craig, you ever have a pet cassowary? They sweet little birds. They look like like their feet are just ridiculous.
Yeah. Did you get a picture of the cassowary?
Possibly.
I didn't.
So that was like the gift shop. I forgot what the hell this thing is.
Well, Brookley will tell us maybe.
What is it, Brookley?
She say?
I don't know if I took a picture. They had an axolotl there. I didn't.
There were two axolotls
in the same tank.
In the same tank, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see a chiller on it, so I'm curious what they do in the summer. That's a little kitty. What?
but not an.
I'm a house cat. The
I don't
little
know what kind of
tiny,
cat it was. It's not the Joffrey
smallest
cat.
wild cat. Oh, it's not the Joffrey cat.
No,
They do
the
have a
Joffrey
Joffrey
cat.
cat.
They do have a Joffrey cat, and we were not allowed to even get close to it. It was like in a cage behind another gate, and she went in there, was like tapping it with a stick, the guide, and it's like so fast.
It's adorable. And she's like, yeah, it kills with love.
Yeah. Caledonia gecko. That's what that. There were 2 of them in there.
Yeah, I just took a picture of one.
Yeah, well,
because
that one was your favorite.
Nope, it was the one that was there in front of me when I took the picture.
Well, that was like, this is also in the gift shop.
Cute little fluffy kitty. They had a 3-banded armadillo, but it had just given birth, so there was like a curtain over its enclosure, and so we weren't allowed to look.
But they showed us a picture of it, like the lady in the gift shop.
So kitty cat, fluffy kitty. See, I took 2 photos of the cat.
Okay.
No, 3 photos of the cat. Because it's a kitty. I don't know what kind. Another kitty.
Yeah, but you know what that one is.
I want the kitty. What is it? Is it? No, it's not the lynx. No, the lynx was later. What is this?
Is it not the lynx?
Crap. Cat people, what is this? Ocelot, yes.
Yeah. It's behind it. So.
Yeah. And goats. And they said, do not go near the alpaca because it had a bad experience. Yeah, they said it had a bad experience with a child, and it now has PTSD. And if it approaches you, leave. Like, walk away.
No, they said it can approach you, but you don't approach it.
I thought she said, don't let it approach you. I swear I heard that. Berkeley's like, it's gonna love me, and it went, whoa, scared the shit out of all of us. Yeah. So I didn't go near the alpaca, but goats, adorable goats. There's a little goat. I pet a goat. I held a goat too, but
I have that picture, but I'm not sharing my photos.
Nope, you sure aren't. Little infant, newborn,
those were
tiny,
1 week old baby goats.
Matt, I clicked through the pictures backwards because I'm clicking through them in the order that I took
in
them.
Chronological order.
So,
Mm-hmm.
We're taking you on a journey, damn it. So tiny. Lillian's like, I want a goat.
Yeah.
There's Berkeley holding a goat. Then they handed me the goat, and then immediately reached up and is like, I'm going to eat your beard. And that kind of hurt.
Did you look through these pictures to make sure that you aren't showing like unflattering pictures?
No.
No, obviously.
Wait till we get to the montage of Lillian. I took a lot of photos. All right, and then we have these little cuddly, fluffy birds here. Because everyone wants their own, what is this, ostrich or emu? I think it's an ostrich, right?
No.
What is it?
They had, by the goats, those were ostriches. The emus were after the parrots, after the macaws.
Okay. I don't know if I took pictures of those. We'll see. They just, these birds just glare at you.
Yeah. But they were like not super far away. Like you could get kind of close to them. You shouldn't.
Yeah, you want to get close. I could have reached out and touched him.
Yeah.
Look how inviting he looks. And then we got to be next to
The
some
kangaroo
kangaroos. Walkabout. Yeah, they just said stay on the path, don't go on the grass, because apparently they're very susceptible to toxoplasmosis. So, like, if you have a cat, it could be on your shoes.
Yeah.
And they said you could pet them.
But if they... Yeah, they also said that one of them punched a kid in the previous tour.
Yeah. It's not funny, but it's funny.
What is this place again? It's called Barn Hill Preserve, and it's a conservation, like nature preserve. You can go, they have tours, they have some experiences, like you can swim with otters, you can like hold and pet the capybaras.
Yeah. They have penguins too, right?
And I think they do have penguins. They... In the fall, they do a pumpkin patch, and you can pick a pumpkin, and they have like a little hayride and stuff.
They had a wallaby. I don't know if I took a picture of the wallaby because...
Well, we got to pet the wallaby because she like went and got it and like pulled it out of its little area and put it on the path in front of us.
Yeah, see, it's not really an animal that I want to approach. I mean, look at the freaking legs. It just...
Guess who's still in first place?
Congratulations, Liz and Ginger. You have mentioned a variation of the McStreamy secret word swim in one of your most recent messages.
Oh my God, and now it's a loop because it's like, congratulations, Fishfam Link. You have mentioned swim. Congratulations, Fishfam Link.
Oh no. That's great. Let me get... All right. Zinger, 55 points. Myrtle, 48 points. Myrtle may not catch up tonight. It just won't stop. I like to swim. Come on in for a swim. Swim. Oh. There's the wallaby. Oh,
that's the wallaby.
So, Holly said an emu pecked my nephew on top of his head and knocked him to the ground. Oh, yeah. I'm not into those big ass birds. We're breaking Matt's toy. And more kangaroos. What is that?
That's the cassowary.
Is it? It is, yeah.
Yes, that's the cassowary.
Look at this shredder of a claw. It's fluffy though. It's cute. It's a burb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just strutting around.
They didn't let us get very close to that one.
No. They even said like stay away from the railing. There's the lynx. Fluffy.
Yeah.
It's very playful. And there's the Joffrey cat.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Joffrey cat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She wasn't even like putting her fingers there. She just had a little stick. And it's like, I'll kill the stick.
Yeah. Also, this cat is like tiny, and that door to that window was like 4 feet up, and it would like jump and climb in like a second.
Yeah. Didn't she say like, or maybe she was talking about another animal where like its success rate when it hunts is like 75%.
Yeah, and she said that the other zookeepers there, they said that they'd rather spend an hour in the cage with the lynx than 5 minutes in the cage with the Joffrey cat.
Oh God. There's the tour guide lady.
Yeah.
Bringing out
and the
tortoise.
It's a baby tortoise.
That's Jenna holding
Yeah.
a armadillo,
Yeah.
and Zachary looking at it.
Yeah.
And then she brought out the python, and Lillian was the only one of us, right? Or did Berkeley hold it?
I held it.
You held it?
Berkeley's
Oh yeah.
hands were frozen solid.
Oh my god.
Berkeley
Yeah,
couldn't hold anything.
it was kind of cold out there.
Yeah. It was Kelly came to get warm weather and it was like 30 degrees. That's a ball python.
This is the coldest day. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want a snack in the house. So yeah, pet snacks are out of the question.
And then
There you go.
I held it, but I wasn't looking at the
No,
camera.
you weren't. And here's the sloths. We got to feed zucchini to the sloths.
Yeah. Only like 2 of them actually wanted to eat the zucchini, though.
One of them was hanging upside down over its food and water bowl and just like scooping water with its claw into its mouth really slowly. There it was.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. It didn't want to eat the zucchini. It was like, I'll have my lettuce and water and do yoga or whatever it was doing.
And that one was in its little house. I don't know.
Didn't she say it takes like 4 people to get them in the
She
cage
did.
to take to the zoo, to the vet?
She said they're very strong. 4 grown people to get it in the cage.
Crazy. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it took video.
Oh, but what were we saying? Maybe before you play the video.
Hopefully nothing bad. Can y'all hear that?
And all the Fishfam people you don't like, just telling it to the sloth.
Is the sound coming through?
No.
Okay. No, she's saying that they can survive a fall from like 100 feet or something. Yeah, it's all glitchy and slow. And she just said when sloths are ready to breed, the female will let out a blood-curdling scream across the forest that can be heard for miles. And there's like a cow thing. What is this? We didn't get to really.
That was at the entrance, like before there's even people to ask.
Looks like he's trying to wash his hair. Yeah. And those are blue cheese on kettle cooked chips that we had at Bistro Byron's. So that is
like the best thing.
Yeah.
Do you want me to share my pictures? That are some of them are repeats, but
I suppose you can share unflattering pictures of me.
I don't know that I took any unflattering pictures of you because I'm nice.
I don't think I took any unflattering pictures of you. It's all subjective, isn't it? It's a matter of opinion.
No, it is not.
How is that a flattering picture?
That's you holding the baby goat. Because you're happy. You're holding a baby goat.
Oh, I'm happy.
So, wait. Let's address this. Blue cheese and chips. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. So they make these kettle chips in-house. They come out warm, and it's a warm blue cheese bechamel sauce with blue cheese crumbles on it. It is very good.
And I'm not like a blue cheese fan. I can only tolerate it on certain things, and this is one of those things for sure. It's like warm blue cheese as well.
That's the wallaby.
Am I wearing the new Fishfam link shirt, Matt? No, actually, I'm representing Eric Wyrock tonight. Actually, it sounds disgusting. It kind of does, but it's not.
That's the emu.
Ah.
And that's the capybara. You didn't get a picture of the capybara.
No, I think I was just kind of cold at that point. Couldn't feel my fingers.
But it was like getting scritches and then it rolled over for belly rubs. Like they definitely want attention. And these are babies.
Tortoise.
Yeah, tortoise.
But you wanted capybara except for the fact that like that was a baby and the full grown ones weigh like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
That was an armadillo.
And then
And sloths.
Yeah. And sloths.
You didn't take very many pictures.
I know. I was living in the moment.
Imagine that.
Okay.
Where is Eric? Is Eric here? No.
No.
He's gonna lose.
He might.
All right. I think we should just start the game. Do we have any fish updates? Like, is the fish stream?
Well, people asked some fish related questions.
Mm-hmm.
But
randomly found a Hillstream loach dead in your tank before the stream.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
Yeah.
I have nano tanks that are kind of understocked, and I need to think about what kind of nano fish I want to get. I kind of want to do sparkling gouramis again in an area where I can observe them, not in Lillian's tank, but like I can actually watch them, set up something more conducive to their environment. Other than that, I mean, I've kind of done the raspberries. Can't really think of much else. I've done Batis. I haven't done like the little what are they called?
I don't. Can you give me some hints?
Johnny, what are they? What am I thinking about right now? You like them. It's one of your favorites.
Oh, clown raspberries?
No, a fish that he actually likes. And I can't freaking. I've done pseudomcgills, but I was thinking about maybe doing a species only pseudomcgill and trying to get them to colony breed. No, not clown raspberries.
See,
no,
I knew.
Oh yes. So before we went live, I set up the TDS meter. It's like it's an inline TDS meter for the RO unit, and it's got two different probes. One of them probes the water coming out of the tap, and then the other one gives the TDS in real time of the water going, the RO water coming out. And the setup took about a minute and a half, and I didn't have to read instructions. It's very straightforward. Like literally, like probe go in there, hose go there, and done. Easy. Oh, Johnny was only half listening. Pencilfish too. But
Yeah. We already have Harlequin raspberries in Zachary's tank, the purple ones.
What kind of probe? The little the it's a TDS probe, so it's got like two little metal prongs, and they plug in. Like if you know what the RO system line looks like and how they connect, it's like a little T fitting where the probe goes in the top, and then you connect the two lines together. And there's two probes for it, so you can read the TDS of the tap water and the RO water. And I figured that's a proper use of a TDS meter, just to make sure that I don't need to change the membrane in the RO unit. And it's really easy. Just turn it on and get an immediate reading. Make sure the probe forks is perpendicular to the flow, if that makes sense. Maybe I should have read the instructions. I just kind of shoved them in there. I'll take a look at that just in case.
You did the man thing.
Don't need no instructions. I figured like the whole line fills up, that it would catch the water, but maybe for like the most accurate reading to make sure that they're perpendicular, so like the water hits it evenly at the same time. But yeah, the water has to go through the goalposts. Gotcha. Okay. I will check that, because yeah, I definitely did the just shove it in there. If they wanted it a certain way, they should have only made it go in a certain way.
They probably expected you to read the instructions.
I was like, I know how to put a thing in a hole, just went on instinct, and I guess I failed, or maybe I did it right. I don't know. I have no idea. But I was reading, Eakins. I was reading exactly what you said. They have to go through the goalpost. So I didn't read the directions. The RO unit I got came with the TDS built in, said DD. It took me a year to use it instead of my meter. Yeah, I've got a regular TDS meter as well, if it still works. Spit on it and ram it in. And I went in there dry, Nathan. Just straight out of the box. I took the little rubber tip off of it too. So just raw.
So it wasn't protected.
No. Fun times. It was not protected.
Welcome in, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. Okay. All right.
Are you ready for the logo game?
Yeah, let's play some logo action. Yeah, you were terrible at this today.
Thank you. That's so nice
welcome.
of you to throw me under the bus.
I just saying
Share some
you were terrible
unflattering
at it.
pictures of me and just say that I'm not great at this game.
Because I love you.
I love you too.
All right, who's that?
I know. This
told
one
you.
I
No,
knew on the
actually,
second
yeah,
one.
you got this one right.
This is the
You
one
got it
I
right.
knew.
All right. I didn't give it too much time here because this is worth 4 points. Like 4 points should be easy to. It shouldn't be easy to come by, right? No. Nathan, I don't see a lick of red in your logo.
But with this one, it doesn't really matter. Like, they just make up colors. You did like Jorge's, which is just black and white in this style, and it like found all sorts of pretend colors.
Artistic.
Wait. Just 2 because you switched it. But Zen and Jay got it right as you switched.
Are we? Yeah, no. Okay. Zen and Jay. Yep, it was Chattanooga Ed. Zen with 59 points. Jenna, you make the decision about Myrtle.
I think he can have the 1 less point because I think he said it before probably we had it up on screen with the delay, but after you had switched it.
Okie dokie. Jenna has spoken.
I think that's fair.
51 points. Now Myrtle and 59 points. Zen.
Oh, Myrtle retracted his table flips.
Points are not transferable.
Eakin says, I missed a few streams. Is this a new game? Yes. So we're still doing What the Fish, but.
This is Guess the Fishfam logo. It's been distorted in some way. That one used pointillism. The next one is just your standard pixelation. And here it is. And yeah, different stages. Like when it's most distorted like this is worth 4 points. And you can get 3 points, 2 points, or 1 point, or 0. Nathan says no points. What the hell kind of childhood did you all have? OMG. What? Well, what was that in reference to?
I don't know.
We how that? How hell that? Okay. I don't really have a timer. I'm just kind of like letting the guesses
No.
come through, and then I'm gonna go ahead and this
I
shouldn't
don't
be
see the answer
too
yet.
easy. Yep. Okay. Now 3 points. 3 points. This one didn't really improve it too much, but yeah. The imagination it takes to see something in the picture. Yeah. Okay, waiting. And
Is it just 2?
yes, just 2. It's Nano and Myrtle, and yeah.
And that was
okay.
just Jay like putting the whole name.
Yeah. Okay, 3 points to Jay. And cool. Jay's got 12 points.
Yep.
Myrtle's got 54.
Are you going to show? Oh, you weren't going to go through and show what the actual logo looks like for people?
Just to prove. Okay, that's true. Why not?
Make sure that you're not lying.
That'd be worth 1 point. And there it is. Yeah, some of them don't have the channel name on it, so even if like you see the whole image, you have to remember.
You have to know whose logo it is.
I have a feeling that this one, even though it looks like nothing, someone's going to get it immediately.
Yeah.
Amisa, you're fucking up my chances. This was international sabotage.
Intentional, not international. She didn't like.
Why did I say international? It just sounded more grandiose, like international sabotage. Intentional sabotage. I mean, sabotage is the very definition of sabotage is intentional, right? Oh well, no, I guess not quite as quick as I thought. So, all right, I've seen enough wrong answers to move on to slightly more in view. Like there's a little bit of something showing up.
At this point, I knew what the picture was, but my brain
put it to the
was
person.
stuck on a wrong person.
And so I
couldn't think.
Their name is not in the logo. Oh, I might be wrong about this one being easy. Not easy.
Are you moving on to 2 points now?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, the image is very obvious at this point.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, it's there. Someone should get it now. Okay, let the delay pick up a little bit before we declare anything. Yeah.
Is it just one? Oh no, I see 2.
Zen and Myrtle. John McKenzie. All right. This is 2 points, right? Yeah. So Myrtle 56. Zinger 61. I see the shark now, damn it. Yeah. That's 1 point. There it is. And last logo. This one's actually kind of difficult, but I could be wrong. Someone might get it immediately. classic pixelation.
Yeah.
Professor Fish Tanks, Cat House, Aqua Balls, Cat House, me, Eric, Isama, Everyday Fish Keeping, Prime Time Aquatics. Myrtle got it because he loves baby sharks.
I forgot for a second who this was, but I remembered now, so I know which.
Fox News logo. It's gonna always be. It's gonna always be a fish channel, or Fishfam. And okay, moving on. Boop. 3 points. Gotta memorize that cheat sheet.
A cheat sheet on Fishfam link, and you often pull these logos from people who were in chats on Friday.
I might have pulled these from Whip today. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Nope. Hey, Gina.
Gina's coming in just in time for What the Fish.
The Fish, yeah. Or she can hurry up and guess whose logo this is. We already did, Ed. All right.
Okay, 2 points.
2 points. Yeah, I figured this would be kind of tough. And again, only Ed's had the name in the logo.
Yeah, this one does not.
Another quiz I'll fail on. I'm not mad at my score on Graham's quiz today. I got 9th place. 75% accuracy. I was really good at the logos. Battle of Aquatics, Diver Man. Oh, come on, Nathan Hovey, Foxy. Y'all gonna kick yourselves.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay. 1 point. 1 point. It's obvious now.
Yeah, I think so.
Everyone that's blue is either me or Dee. Yeah. Hey, Wi-Fi.
This is 1 point.
Yeah. So let's see. We got Nano and Zenger and Myrtle, right?
Oh, yeah, Myrtle.
Okay.
It jumped a bit. Yep.
It was Silver Creek. Right. Myrtle with 57 points. Zenger with 62 points. Officially, Myrtle cannot exceed Zen's score today because there are only 5 more points up for grabs.
Yeah.
And then Jay. Cool.
So Zen holds on to her lead for 1 more week.
They can tie. Zen has to get 0 fish, and Myrtle has to get all 5, and they can tie. But that's all they can do today is tie. That'll teach you to get rest, Myrtle. That'll teach you to replenish your energy and take care of your body.
Are you ready for me to push a button?
Yes. Benjamin has decided that game is stressful. Yeah, it's obvious to the person who put them together. Oh, I admit I would be terrible at this game.
I'd
be terrible at What the Fish too.
The game.
I am very grateful that I'm on the other end of this and I don't have to play.
But there's a level
Right.
of stress in having to figure out these things for every week and actually make them. So that's one
Yeah.
thing y'all don't have to do.
Oh, I forgot that Myrtle can be ahead. He has to get all 5 fish and the theme, and Zen has to get nothing. So, VLC media player. Okay. Since we don't have Gardens here to guess who drew what, I guess we'll just say this one was Party Penguins,
Party
right?
Penguin. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Turquoise Rainbow, Chilatharina Wapoga, Bozemoney, Balloon Molly, Rainbow. I kind of forgot what it is. A call.
So, Shady Grady, we don't have the plants in a box yet. I have a stack of envelopes that already have the magnets and stuff in it for each person. And we're going to be probably packing another set of plants like this weekend or like Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, probably so.
Because we have enough.
Yeah.
Are
just
we
2,
just
right?
one?
Huh? I see 2.
Who else do you see? I see Foxy.
And go up.
What else did you see?
Hold on. Why? That's weird. On the StreamYard side, it's not showing Johnny's answer. I'm glad I'm looking at YouTube because Johnny said Kamaka as well. That's really weird.
Well, then Johnny and Foxy and give Zen a point. Myrtle can't get the theme.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's a very simple theme. Obviously, Kelly's coming to visit. It's a rainbow theme. Okay, Johnny gets a point. And Foxy gets a point.
And Zen gets a point.
Oh, Foxy, welcome to the board.
And Party Penguin drew this fish. Did you already say that?
I think so.
Okay.
And Zen, 63 points. And that means that that no matter what, Zen is still ahead today.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I forgot it was Kelly's visit. One more week of fame.
Or more. At least one more week.
Shady Grady says no pictures of fish on no pictures of the fish on my screen. Is he behind? Well, I mean,
I don't know.
He's not going to hear this if he is. Refresh. This was drawn by
Jake.
Yeah. I actually forgot what it is. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, no.
I know what it is. Don't worry.
Do you see the answer?
No, I do not.
Can you put it in private chat?
Well, I see the answer now.
What is it? Because
are you just giving it to the one person? Then yeah.
You missed Johnny's answer again. And it's definitely in StreamYard. I think you just hate Johnny. Figured it out. So I'm sorry, Johnny. I don't know why.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He got it early.
Did
Wait,
Myrtle say
did Myrtle say it?
Kalitawa, or did
Hold
he say
on,
it
hold on.
after?
Let's go up. Did he say Kalitawa like during the first fish? Because that's no. Okay. Yeah, I do see it. I see it. All right. $58. Okay. Jake needs to learn to draw how to draw better. Does he?
I don't know. He didn't take very long to draw it.
No. There's about 15 seconds of lags, and so kind of iffy. I don't know. I should have like a 15-second timer set up and just like refresh it. Yeah. I don't criticize anyone who draws on this drawing pad for the first time because there's a learning curve to it. It's not intuitive at all. I am a fish. And yeah, Kelly drew this one. Made sure that we saw that it was in water.
So hold on, let me verify because I have the scientific name.
And again, I don't remember what this one was.
Well, I see 3 answers.
Yeah, LaShawn.
Okay. Tell me if you see anybody above this. It's Sex lineata. I don't think anybody is ahead of.
That's not what I want to do.
So
Control F
Johnny
for sex.
And Johnny got Taboo Bill as well, which is
yep. So Johnny, Foxy, Alishon.
And Alishon. That's what I thought.
Sweet. Alishon. Johnny's got 3 points now, and 2 points. Everyone copying Johnny. Yeah, Johnny does have access to a lot of rainbows.
Yeah, probably all of these rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
How many points away from Myrtle is Johnny?
A lot. Like he said.
That's what he said.
A lot. Yeah. And
who drew this fish?
Style is pretty recognizable that I drew this one. I mean, other people took like 10 minutes to draw theirs. I sat there for like an hour and drew this one. Mm-hmm. Red rainbow is not going to cut it.
Nope. But you know what? We got
all right. We got 3 answers.
We have Myrtle. And we have Alishon.
Okay.
Kelly made you write, I am a fish.
No.
She said, how will they know it's a fish if you don't say I am a fish?
And Myrtle, he said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I must have, my brain must have glitched. I have Johnny on this list twice. Like one version of Johnny with 3 points and one version of Johnny with 2 points.
Oh, well, combine them.
I need to combine the Johnnies to 5 points. All right.
That rainbow is having a
crisis. Yeah. And final fish.
Are you gonna say who drew this one?
Brookley, right? Yeah, Brookley drew this one.
Yeah.
You didn't draw any. How'd you get out of
I
that?
didn't. By when Party Penguin came over saying, "Hey, do you want to draw a fish?" and then pressuring Jake and Kelly, and then telling you there's only one left. Brookley wanted to draw a fish.
Yeah. Speaking of which, people in chat for several weeks ago were all like, how do we draw a fish? I'll draw a fish. And so Jenna took all this time to like make this tutorial and set up a form for people to like record and submit their fish drawings. And how many fucking fish drawings do we have?
0.
0.
Why didn't
Come
we let
on.
Brookley draw? She drew this one that's right here.
Yeah, there it is. Uh-huh.
Yeah, please draw some fish.
Draw fish. All right. And I have also forgotten what this one is.
Do you, if I type it, are you going to complain that I'm
Yes.
typing?
Go to community tab, right? Oh, you know what? Is it, did I put it in the community tab or like?
You put it in the description and you probably haven't been adding it to every description.
No, go back like to either the previous McStreamy or the one before that in the description and you'll see a link there. But yeah, I gave up copying the link in there because like no, it was like no one even visiting the forum or doing anything. So, but yeah, it's still there. You can draw it. Okay. Does it have a common name?
I don't know.
Otherwise, I'm just going to give it.
There's the link to the.
Okay. Wait, let me make sure I'm not seeing anyone else. Just Jay?
Oh, well then 2.
Alishon and Jay. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Alishon and Jay. Cool.
Yeah. I posted the link in chat. If you want to draw a fish, please draw a fish.
And that's all the points for tonight. And we've got Myrtle with 59 points and the Zen Ginger with 64 points. What if we don't do the pixel game next week? The pressure really be on. Dee decluttered the desk. Nice. or did she like declutter the desk with one motion of her arm in a rage? Spam the baby shark in chat. If you remember, you can do such things.
I need to know what fish to draw. I can't just pick a random one. So
yes, you can.
We can build a theme around it, but if you really, really like need some guidance, just send me a message and I'll tell you a fish to draw. We can work that out.
Isn't enough room to do a master swipe. Meticulous decluttering. I wish I knew how to do that.
So, what are we giving away?
You have all the prizes back there.
Yeah, I picked this one. It's a purple betta.
Purple baiter.
Baiter
fish. I like baiters. Purple baiter plushie from.
It's called Violetta.
It's the name.
Yes.
That's a girl's name. That is clearly a male. Violetta.
That's what it says. Collect them all.
Need a 1% phone battery icon to go with the baby shark. All right. Well,
so what do we want the
hashtag Violetta? Or is it just Violet with an A?
Yes, there's only one T. If if you want it to be spelled appropriately, but also very confusing for chat.
All right. I'm cool with that. Make them work for it.
Good luck.
Spelling counts. 1 T. The host has created a giveaway. Hashtag. Violetta. Don't misspell it. I can't do anything for you.
No.
Can't add.
Oh, purple is Crystal's favorite color.
Nice.
Wait, hold on.
I'd like to collect at least one, you fucking wheel. The wheel loves that. The wheel loves verbal abuse. It really responds.
Listen, I didn't choose how they spell it.
What?
Like
It's very hard to see.
I put it as close as I can read it from. Well, now.
Oh, you can?
Now I can't because you made it small.
Oh. I'm being helpful.
There you go. Not at all.
I can see
that's
it.
Okay.
It focused.
That's okay. That's your job.
To hinder.
Yes.
To be a large obstacle.
It's okay.
I was born that way.
I still love you.
I guess. Okay, Violet Beta, Violetta, Violet A. Go. $26 entries. Man.
Because you're making it difficult.
We're gonna end this stream early.
We might. That's okay.
That's fine. I got stuff to do. Yeah. Sleeping too.
What kind of stuff do you have to do? You already did some water changes and clean a filter. You did fish stuff today.
I did. Didn't I?
Yeah. And
I've gotten tired of
today.
Ate some tuna.
And crab. I mean, that's not a fish, I guess. Seafood.
Yeah, I've gotten tired of trying to cram all the water changes into one session. So I've started making a schedule of sorts where the water changes occur Wednesday through Sunday. So I'm like doing just a couple of tanks a day or like half the fish room on a weekend day. So I'm technically caught up, but obviously if I'm feeling tired right now, that means like when it's actually time for me to lay down and go to sleep, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to sleep. So I can do something. Stick the TDS meter in the substrate. Why?
Are there things? Are there dissolved solids in the substrate?
I bet so. I mean, I at least I need to go outside and make sure that I entered the hole correctly with the TDS probe. Gotta check my holes. Dee Dee said I can't even get all the water changes done in the same month. You have a lot of tanks, Dee Dee.
Yeah. How many tanks does she have now? You give a guess, and then she'll berate you if you're wrong.
35.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, 40-ish.
Dee Dee berate
I almost said 40, but I was like, man, that's a lot. But she did have a lot of freaking she has a lot of shrimp tanks.
Yeah.
Test to see how fast the substrate's dissolving.
Didn't she say, were you Were you actually awake and paying attention in Foxy's stream this morning?
I was awake and I was listening and
Were you alert? Did
absorbing.
you? She also put out a video, one of her like special shrimp that she like thought she was gonna, I guess, lose the whole colony. Looks like it's gonna have babies.
I do remember hearing that.
Is it Black Galaxy shrimp?
Maybe. When are you gonna choose what shrimp you want in your fucking tank that's like dry and empty over there on your nightstand? You wanted raccoons, and I'm like, I go on Garden of Eater site and I'm like, hey, look at them. They're here. They have them. And you're just like, oh, no.
Well, the tank is dry, and for shrimp, we have to like establish the tank. We have to season the tank. So it can't pick anything for a while, even when we put water in it.
Isn't there a shortcut to that where you just like take some filter gravy and just squeeze it all up in there, and then it's good to go? Right, Shelby? It's no excuse. I mean, I'd take cycling for granted, but I know with shrimp it's different. You do have to like make sure that there's like biofilm everywhere. But again, we've got bacteria. We have that soy ahoy stuff. We've got tons and tons of filter gravy. We have like unlimited filter gravy. So we haven't sent Rachel plants yet, have we?
No.
No.
I can hold on.
I've been sending an email to people whenever I send out the batch of plants. I've been pretty good about that lately. So if you didn't get an email, then I haven't sent them out. Stand by. Jenna's checking something. Probably a spreadsheet or a stack of documents.
Yeah, a stack of envelopes, because there were like 52 people who filled out the form. And so I have all of these envelopes, and these are people's magnets and stuff. So people who I can verify: Nancy B, Carlos Diaz, Linda Worth, Annette, Rico, Myrtle, Jeff, Andy Carson, Scotty Aquati, Lady Metalhead. I think this is Wi-Fi, Johnny, Shell, Oinky, Gina, George, Daniel, Roxanne, Maria Z, Boots Cats, Quoro, Shady Grady, Landraff, Bipolar, Scotty, Michael. I don't want to say his last name. I don't know what his. Don F, Lando, Eric, Lady Rorschach, Scuba Steve, Audremeyer, Lil Hippie, Amisa, Jay, and Benjamin.
Jeff is disappointed.
Some of these people live in cold areas.
Well, he said only 52. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, that's still a high number for people who filled out the form, but a lot of people, a lot of the memberships that got gifted are people whose names I have never even seen anywhere on a stream, but they're just like, they lurk. Some people might be apprehensive to fill out the form thinking like, oh, I was gifted a membership, so maybe I shouldn't. But no, it's fair game. If you're a member, then it's available. Fill it out.
Yeah. Make sure that you're spelling it correctly. It's Violet with an A, because that's what they named the fish. But Violet, I saw shark fin was missing the A.
Okay.
So I was highlighting a comment that was spelled correctly.
Cool. Try again. Shark fin.
There you go.
I don't think my neighbors would appreciate the rooster as much as I would. I live in the city, and we're kind of close to the next house. We don't really live in the city, but I'd be so pissed if there was a rooster in the neighborhood. Benjamin Peters says, I like having Steven's seed in my tanks. Nice. Way to make it creepy. Let's see. Usama on the wheel. Yep. You're on the wheel. 32 people, 35
Jeff
people
is
now
telling
on the wheel.
Koro to fill out the form, but Koro already filled out the form. I called his name.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of y'all who are in the streams regularly, like, are on it. And I'm not going to, like, go shout it from the rooftops that, hey, I'm offering free plants to members, but I posted on the membership tab. Most people, by default, when they become a member, they get notified through email when I do a member post. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, and I mention it on Wet Your Plants. I mention it occasionally here, but yeah, I'm not out promoting that shit because the more people who fill it out, the longer it's going to take to fulfill all of the requests.
In Key West, there are roosters everywhere waking everyone at 5 a.m.
Fuck that.
But you know what else there is in Key West? The Hemingway house with all the polydactyly cats.
Oh. Okay.
Jay, have you ever been to the Hemingway house?
Ernest Hemingway's house?
Yes.
Huh.
There's a bunch of polydactyly cats there.
6-toed cats.
Yep.
Okay.
What?
I see 36 people. I haven't seen any other entries. Fish Frenzy Addiction. Naked old people. Yeah, definitely a lot of those. Fish Frenzy. If you want to win a purple betta, hashtag Violetta, and
like Violet
almost Huawei.
With an A.
Missing the I there, Huawei. Like you said, I couldn't wait to tell you. By the end of next month, I'm going to be a ghost knife mama. Why am I crying while typing? I must be a happy fish keeper. Thank you always for faith in me. Ghost knives are cool.
They are.
That's awesome.
It's my favorite fish.
That's your bucket list fish.
Mm-hmm.
What's a bummer for Gina? What did I miss?
That she wants a hamburger. Oh.
Her ibuprofen wore off and she wants a hamburger.
But she doesn't want to go out to get one. And she doesn't want to pay for it to be delivered.
Yeah, you order.
Isn't that what a Nathan is for?
Just for yourself. It's like, I don't want to spend $30 for this hamburger.
No, order just for yourself via Nathan and have him go get it. Go to Nathan like Dash. A Jack in the Box or a Sonic or something that's open.
Unless she wants like a good burger.
Like from all that.
Yeah.
They had a good burger promotion at Arby's. I saw a commercial where they were selling good burgers.
Oh. Ugh. Arby's, no.
They have the meats.
They have the ocean meat. All right, I'm going to go ahead and spin.
Okay. Are you going to leave the wheel just like that? That's where it is?
No.
Like up a little bit more?
No. How about you? Hang on.
Just the wheel plus a bar.
Fix this. Everything is messed up. Okay.
Craig, was Craig in here whenever you asked him if he has a pet cassowary? If they're a cassowary cassowaries running around
I don't know.
in
I
Australia.
don't know. The wheel is different every time. I have to fix it.
Sure.
You know what? Also, there you go. Let me turn up the volume, make sure everyone can hear the music.
I'll do this so that it's not covering up.
Only Oscars.
It's just a little bit. Oh, they have cassowaries further up north from Craig.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, June.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis.
June said she won.
Foxy's Fishes.
Foxy.
Nathan Hovey.
Nathan.
The Nano Aquarium guy.
That's a new one, isn't it?
I don't know. I wonder if we're going to hear the special one that was added.
Oh, yeah. Is it too quiet?
No. I mean, not to me. Myrtle says it's new.
Okay.
Professor Fish Tanks.
That one's new to me, too. Hey, Mountain Greenery, welcome.
Shark Fin Adventures.
A lot of new ones.
Yeah.
Shark Fin.
The 186 Element.
I like that one.
The Zen Ginger.
Ginger. That was Annette, and that was also Annette.
Yeah.
The Bipolar Fish Keeper.
Ben.
Beta Aquatics.
Beta Aquatics.
Big Steve's Glass Box.
Big Steve.
Bootscats.
Bootscats.
Dee Dee's Fin Den.
Dee Dee. Damn it. So sad. Just sad.
Chris Aquazone.
Chris.
Darlene's Tanks.
Darlene.
Coro Works.
Coro.
Mridul Singh.
Mridul Singh.
Daniel Velez.
Daniel Velez. Like he said, 2 nights ago, I introduced my 11-year-old nephew, Jameson, to the ghost knife, vampire shrimp, upside down catfish, and African butterfly fish. That kid needed a system reboot from all that mental coolness. That is a lot of cool, odd fish.
Yeah.
Fish Frenzy Addiction.
Fish Frenzy.
Renee D. Queer.
Renee.
Gina's Reef.
Gina.
Crown Tail Half Moon.
Crown Tail.
Alishan as.
It's a new one.
Yeah.
Alishan.
Kalish.
Kalish. Miso.
Shady Grady.
Shady Grady.
Johnny Dan's Fish.
Johnny. It's a new one.
Liquid Zoo. Only Fins.
Matt. Which one was like the one that he, I don't know, there's some special one that he said will be debuted tonight. What if it doesn't even get to
Yeah,
it?
I know.
Benjamin
I put in
Peters.
chat what it is.
Oh, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay. Benjamin Peters.
Just that word looks weird. My mind wants to say debuted.
Debuted.
Why are we always yell?
Where we always yell. Geek, you didn't lose because you weren't on the wheels to lose.
Big Cat.
Big cat. Like crocheted. Crotcheted.
Debutante.
Freaky Fish Lady.
Holly and crooked. Crooked.
What about awry?
Jeff Kane.
Jeff Kane. Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
George RB3.
Andy Carson said, I just noticed the fish pictured in the background have their scales backwards. Now I can't unsee it. George RB3. Writhing. Writhing. Final four, Sandy, Dowdy, SC Cathouse, Oinky, and Linda Worth. And we still don't have the special song.
No.
Oink Master Supreme F4Ev.
Oinky.
Linda Worth.
Picture skew. Keep spinning until I hear it. Oh, what if it's like not in there and Matt thought it was, but like it's not, and we're just spinning this crap all night
forever.
Yeah. DJ Guppy Fish. Okay, go.
SC Catahulas.
Yes.
Sorry, Cat House. Congrats, Sandy Dowdy. Did she win a magnet? Not that it really matters because I have to. That ships from somewhere else, but
yes,
that reminds me
she
I have
did
to
win a
order that.
magnet. Yes.
Congrats, Sandy. Yeah, I got her address. So.
Yep, and it's international eligible, so we can send it off.
Sandy Dowdy.
Oh, well, maybe next week.
Or just other people have to, I don't know, they don't have to give anything away. Just make a wheel and make people enter. Oh, she says, gift it to Daniel Velez.
Okay. That's very nice of you.
We have his address
Daniel
too.
Velez, yeah. All right. Daniel Velez getting a Violetta plushie.
Yep. So we will send that off. But you do need to order that magnet.
Yeah. Remind me, I'll do it like tonight.
Yep.
How about that?
Yep.
Cool.
So it's only 9 minutes early. Not as early as you thought we were going to end.
I mean, we're usually like 9 to 15 minutes late. So, hey, y'all get a few minutes of your time back. You know, like when a meeting ends like 30 seconds early. And it's like, and they're like all acting like they're all generous, giving you time back. Like, no, fuck you, dude. It's good of an email. Okay. Well,
are you saying our show could have been an email?
Yeah, definitely. A long-winded email that meanders and has noises in it, but it worked. Anyway, thanks to our moderators and lurkers and chatters, members, and replay crew. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.